My Life Between Lives story from Newton Trained Institute practitioners.
I see a whole change in the thrust of searching for answers about who we are and why we're here. And I think it's wonderful, and I just hope the movement continues to expand.
Let us expand the universal consciousness together with a My Life Between Lives story presented by the Michael Newton Institute.
Welcome to My LBL Story. My name is Ekomananda. I am your host. Today my special guest is Kwiatkowski. Kathy is a licensed counselor specializing in complex trauma recovery for the past 35 years. She's also a certified hypnotherapist specializing in past life regression and the life between life therapy, a quantum consciousness facilitator, a Reiki master, and an energy medicine practitioner, and the author of the book Stand In Your Brilliance, a transformative guide to overcome life's challenges and remember the truth of who you are.
So that was super helpful.
Wonderful. As you mentioned that you are left-brainer, and the one thing that you concerned before, right in the session, that you got this thought, this is not going to work. In terms of helping our audience, many of the clients who are there having the same thinking, right? This is not going to work. Or what if something happened that, I don't want to go, it's going to cause me fear. I don't want to find out about my past lives. What sort of tips, what sort of insight do you have to share with the audience to overcome that fear that this is not going to work?
Right. Well, so the first thing is take a really deep breath and drop into your heart. And let's just hang out there for a minute in your heart and feel what that feels like. And then know that you've got so much divine support right there, backing you up, here to help you have the experience that's definitely going to be in your highest good today. And they're here and they're ready, and they just want you to have the healing that you deserve to have today. So stay with that knowing, take your time, and when you're ready, we'll go through the door.
That's beautiful. Simple, a minute. It's literally just a minute, and less than 2 minutes, and that can help people to just release that energy that does not serve you.
Yeah.
So if you're curious about a past life, you're curious about life between life, find someone that you're resonated and then do a session, receive this profound healing that you deserve.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. So much can happen, and it's always a surprise. I tell people, I don't know what your guides have in store for you. I don't know what my guides have in store for you, but what I do know is you're here. You've been guided to be here. They're here to support you. So we can talk about all the different ways in which you're hoping it will be helpful, and then we'll just see what happens.
Yeah. Just open the heart and see what happens.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. They're always wanting to help with healing, help with guidance. They just want you to know you're not alone. And it makes sense, right? Because if we can feel that connection, we are even more inspired to bring our love and light out to the world. And that's our mission.
Yes, we're all here. Just do that one thing, helping to bring the light and the love outward. Yeah. I mean, we're here to have this conversation. We're so fortunate to be here. We are all surrounded with love and light. We got this message. We're not alone, right? Even momentarily, we might be feeling lonely. we can always come back to the equilibrium state quite easily for all those techniques that we know, for all these wonderful therapists, wonderful friends and communities that we are connected with. So it is easier for us to feel the inner peace, that perpetual peaceful state. And for those who are really still struggling, still doubtful, in terms of stepping up to their power, stepping up to become a healer, because many healer comes to see me, to see you as well, to see many other therapists, and they need guidance. What sort of a message can you give to them?
If they're struggling with taking their light and love out into the world, or being connected to it, or both?
Both.
Both. Okay. Our mind is the only thing that gets in the way. So as a counselor, it's like, okay, well, what are the beliefs that are interfering? We develop as humans, when we have difficult experiences in our life, we develop strategies to deal with those experiences. And those strategies help in the moment, but over time can work against us. So to truly connect to your own love and light, it's like, can you give up thinking it's all up to you? Like, can you hand that over for a minute and just get quiet and still inside of yourself and see what's there? That would probably be where I would start, as well as whatever the healer already is doing, that is an indication of their gifts and their inspiration. And, just bringing your focus to what's already there raises the vibration of it and shifts the energy around it. So let's look at what you're already doing that you just know deep down in your heart is like super meaningful and really important. And let's just build the vibration around that first. And now as you build the vibration of that, how does it feel? Thinking about putting it out there. The fact of the matter is, there's, at least for me, my experience has been that each time I took the next step to put myself out there more, there's excitement and fear all at the same time. And you just got to get comfortable with that. Like when I went to publish the book, that was me stepping through that fear. Since then, I've started developing these online programs, yet another level of really, owning and getting comfortable with that I'm meant to be doing this and that it's going to serve a purpose. It's not about my ego. It's what I'm being inspired to do. So for me, my spirit just keeps pushing me to the next thing. And we always have free will to go no. And I say no first. And then I go, okay, well, let me think about it. How hard is this going to be? Can I do it? So, and it's so rewarding once you do. It just builds the connection and the knowing that there's so much happening on so many different levels all at the same time. We are multi-dimensional and it's magic. Yeah. If you stay just on that human plane, to me, it's like, that's so boring. It's so boring. There's so much more magic happening here.
I know, I know. I mean, we're so fortunate to be, and when I sit here and helping the clients downloading the insight from her or him in the self, it is like I am the conduit of God, and how fortunate that can be, because that insight that she's receiving as healing, is healing me. It's instantly lifting my vibration.
Absolutely. Yes.
And I love what you said. Can you give up it is all up to me, it is all up to you, right? Because we thinking we create our reality. That may or may not be the case. Sometimes it doesn't work that way.
Right. And in order to co-create with the non-physical, it's vibrational. It's all vibrational. So you really have to do your vibrational work. And over time, the more you do that vibrational work and the more you feel the connection, the harder it becomes to not do it. It's like, why would I not do that? It's just a whole different way of going through the world.
Yes, why would I not do this love work? Why would I not let the light shine through? Why would I not let light in?
Right. Right. Now, there can be all kinds of beliefs that go on, that get in the way. And so we can peel away those beliefs one at a time, until the pathway is clear. Things like, who am I to think that I can do something like that? Or maybe I don't know enough, or maybe I'm not worthy of having that. All these different beliefs that can get in the way that can be cleared out and just makes it a whole lot easier.
You have an online program.
I do. So this was my big adventure in 2024. So in the spring, I launched a 7-week course, a Stand in Your Brilliance course that paralleled the book. But the way that the course is set up is each module follows certain chapters in the book. So if you could follow along with the book or not, but what I taught in the course was in addition to what was in the book. And then we did some exercises live and Q&A and things like that. So that was this past spring. Currently, I'm running a 6-month mentorship program, which is a deeper dive into what was in the 7-week course. So it's a smaller group of people. The 7-week course was open to however many people wanted to sign up. The mentorship is a small group. And right now they're working through, they'll be together for 6 months. We meet twice a month. And we do different processes together. We do energy processes, quantum journeys, and we're shifting. All the practices are about helping them to shift their vibration so that they're aligned with their higher self, getting more intuitive guidance, and walking through the world from that more expansive aspect of who they are, really connecting with their gifts that they're bringing to the world. So that will run until April of next year. And I'm in the process right now of deciding what I'm going to do for 2025. So that is to be determined.
How exciting. And you're just continuously shining it through and bring more people into their brilliance.
My main intention for doing the book, doing the course, was to support people beyond just these 4 walls that I sit in one-on-one with people. I just felt like I wanted to have a bigger impact, to just help more people if I could. So that was the impetus for the book. And then, of course, with these online courses, I can reach people who, wouldn't be able to come here to the office and do one-on-one work.
Yes, so it's sort of suitable for everyone to do the 7-week. And then if people wanted to grow further, maybe considering becoming a therapist and opening that in the gift so they can have this mentorship 6-month program with you.
Yes. And, we all have gifts that we're here to share. So for instance, right now, there's a person in the mentorship who has always dreamt of being a writer. And it's lighting that spark inside of her. And she has started writing and she has started putting it out there. on the online forums. And so it's to take the gifts that you have and connect you to your higher self and all of the inspiration to move that into the world.
It's being true to the self.
Yes, yes. Whatever that is, I'm a writer, a teacher, another person who wants to develop programs for young girls. I mean, they have a vision of how they want to positively impact the world. And through the mentorship, they get more and more connected to that vision and energized and inspired to go out and do that.
Brilliant work that you're doing. And so people can find your book on your website on Amazon?
Yes. So if you go to my website, there is a button there to click to go to Amazon. It is, yeah, or go straight to Amazon. My website, you can either get there using my name, kathykwiatkoski.com, or standinyourbrilliance.life. That will take you there as well.
Beautiful. And if people are interested in your next year training, they can email you for more details?
Yes. Yes. What I'll be doing is I'll be tracking. If people email and they say, I really want to do your 7-week course or your mentorship, I'll keep track. I'll be running a list there to see. And then I'll be deciding early next year what I'm going to be doing with that.
Wonderful. I'm sure people are looking forward to join the next opportunity to have some intimate time learning from you. And we're about the timing. I wonder if you have one last gold piece to the audience.
Do yourself a favor and go do an LBL. You will, let it be fun. Just be curious. There's so many things that you can learn, and it can provide such great direction for what to do with the rest of your life. If you're struggling in any way, you can get so much guidance and support through an LBL. So do yourself a favor, try it. You won't be sorry.
Yes, connect to the therapist that you resonate with. And if you can't afford any session, let me know. We have therapists who are looking for practicing sessions before their certification, or some of us might be offering free sessions. So don't be shy and just come forward and we will help you.
That's wonderful. Yes. And I'm glad that you're doing that to connect people up that way. That's wonderful.
We are all one, and there's no judgment, there's no discrimination. Wherever you are, we're just finding ways to help one another.
Absolutely.
It's wonderful to speaking to you, Kathy, and to know more about you so intimately. I learned so much about your therapy and just becoming a better therapist, become a better human being.
Yes. Yes. Well, thank you. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming to the show. Thank you for staying with us, our dear audience. See you in the next episode. Love and light.